Hey everybody, this is D Hunter bringing another comic video. Today, we're going to be looking at all the Batman and related DC comic releases from February of 2021. In this video, we'll take a look at each of the covers, we'll look at my comic wall, and we'll get these guys put up. So when I say Batman and related comics, I mean Detective Comics, Batman Superman, Catwoman, Suicide Squad, Justice League, anything even remotely Batman and related. I buy all my comics from dcbservice.com. That stands for discountcomicservice.com. I buy from them because they offer 40% off the cover price, and when you buy everything, like myself, 40% off makes a pretty big difference. So, let's see how we got to this point. So here's a look at my comic wall. You may not be able to see very well behind all the unopened action figures, but these are all my Batman and related comics behind there. Tons and tons of books, tons and tons of figures, all Batman and related. So here's the box as it came from dcbservice.com. And then as we open up the box, they always package your stuff pretty well. You've got all the extra packing materials inside of there, and each of the bundles of books has cardboard on the front and back, wrapped in plastic with a rubber band around it. Here's one bundle of comics, a graphic novel of sorts, another couple graphic novels, another bundle of single comics, and it looks like one oversized comic. So now that we got the contents out of the box, we've got 5 different bundles here. Looks like 2 of them are graphic novels, 1 of them is an oversized comic, and then 2 bundles of single comics. And then here are the books out of their plastic wrapping. So the next step is going to be to organize these books into a pile that makes sense to me, in order they are on the shelf, and put them in different piles. Now that I've got the books separated into piles that make sense to me, next step is going to be to take the invoice and make sure nothing was missed or forgotten about. So we have this invoice here. As you can see, 40% off the cover price. When you buy everything, it makes a big difference. There should be a total of 44 items in this list. And I will say, after checking everything out, looks like everything's accounted for. So now, let's go ahead and get the books put up on the shelf, and let's take a look at each of the covers as we do that. So the first pile of books I'd like to look at is going to contain my core Batman-related titles. Normally that would be Detective Comics, Batman Superman, Batman Catwoman, things like that. But this month in February is a little bit different. DC is going through Future State, so a lot of their titles are on hold, and they're replaced by some Future State issues instead. At the top here, we have Dark Detective. Dark Detective is sort of replacing Detective Comics temporarily. So, it's Future State, Dark Detective, number 3. Here's Future State, Dark Detective, number 3, variant cover. Future State, Dark Detective, number 4. Future State, Dark Detective, number 4, variant cover. And then it moves on to The Next Batman. This is going to be replacing Batman Comics for right now. Here's issue number 3. Future State, The Next Batman, number 3, variant cover. Future State, The Next Batman, this is number 4. Future State, The Next Batman, number 4, variant cover. And now moving on, Batman and Catwoman. This is a DC Black Label miniseries. This is issue number 3. Looks like Phantasm and Catwoman on the front there. Batman, Catwoman, book 3, variant cover. And then Batman and Catwoman, book 3, yet another variant cover. And here we go, Future State, Batman and Superman. This is number 2. And then Future State, Batman Superman, number 2, variant cover. And this next pile is going to contain my Justice League and related books. At the top here, we've got Generations Forged, number 1. I really like this cover. You can see Booster Gold. He's looking at Bane breaking Batman's back from issue 500. An old school Batman here. Dark Knight Returns Batman. Looks like a bunch of different generations. Generations Forged, #1 variant cover. See, Batman's got those purple gloves from the old school first appearance. And then Future State Justice League #2. And Future State Justice League #2 variant cover. Normally there'd be a lot more Justice League books released every month, but they're all on hold right now. Now we're going to look at some Harley Quinn and Joker books, and it leads into some Batman sidekicks that have their own titles. Starts off with Future State Harley Quinn. This is #2. Future State Harley Quinn #2 variant cover. Future State Robin Eternal #2. Future State Robin Eternal #2 variant cover. Future State Nightwing. This is #2. Future State Nightwing #2 variant cover. Future State Teen Titans #2. And Future State Teen Titans #2 variant cover. Now, this pile here is going to contain some other Batman-related characters that have their own titles. Starts off with Future State Suicide Squad #2. Then Future State Suicide Squad #2 variant cover. Future State Catwoman #2. And Future State Catwoman #2 variant cover. And this final pile here is going to contain my Batman one-shots, miniseries, graphic novels, appearances in other DC titles, and some other miscellaneous stuff. Starting off with Batman White Knight Harley Quinn Book 5. Batman White Knight Harley Quinn Book 5 variant cover. Batman Black and White #3. Batman Black and White #3 variant cover. Batman Black and White #3 yet another variant cover. Here's a new miniseries, Man-Bat #1. Love that cover. Man-Bat draped over the bat symbol. Man-Bat #1 variant cover. Here's another DC Black Label miniseries, Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. This is Book 4. Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey, Book 4 variant cover. Rorschach, this is book #5. Rorschach #5 variant cover. DC Love is a Battlefield, small little graphic novel. You see Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, and one of her monster plants. DC's greatest detective stories ever told. This is a great cover, Batman and Sherlock Holmes. Tales from the DC Dark Multiverse. Very thick graphic novel here. And then we have the Joker War Saga. I have these in individual form, but wanted to read it in graphic novel form as well. And here's a shot of all of the DC Batman-related comics from February of 2021. A floor full of awesomeness. Now let's get all these books put up onto the shelf. Let's start off with a pile of my core Batman-related titles. Now let's put up the Justice League and related books. Then the Harley Quinn and Batman Sidekick pile. Now let's put up the other Batman-related characters that have their own titles. And finally, the last pile to put away. It's going to contain the Batman miniseries, graphic novels, and other miscellaneous stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This month is a little bit different for DC Comics. With Future State going on, it seems like some of the titles are on hold. I have no idea which titles are going to survive this and continue next month. Can't wait to find out though. So that was a look at all of the Batman-related titles from February of 2021. This is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say about the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional comic and action figure videos from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys real soon.